Hey YouTubers, I just bought this 91 Ford F150 4x4 and I'm just kind of going over it and seeing what it needs. First thing I did was I checked the odometer cable because the speedometer didn't work, and it works all the way down to the transmission, but I think there's a gear stripped in the transmission. Not positive. I'll make a follow-up video on that, show you what I did, but right now I'm working on the air filter. I took it all off and cleaned it. I really don't know what that white junk on the inside is, but I'm not going to worry about it because it's pretty solid. But when I took it off, so there's a bolt there and right on the other side there, so you can remove it. And to get it off, you have to take off these two hoses and then the clamp on the bottom, or the bracket on the bottom, which is over here, and let's bring it over to the truck so you can see it bolts. I guess it goes this way. Anyway, it goes on like this. Huh, I'm wrong. I got it all twisted. Hang on a second. So it sits on the front here, has a couple bolts that hold it in, and then it goes into there. And I had to take this off to get that off. And when you're taking that off, it's got a little tab right there that holds it. If you kind of push in on it, it's pretty flexible. It'll pop it loose so it'll come out of there. The way it's all connected with the two hoses going to the intake throttle body, and it had some kind of goop on them there, is really hard to try to get it apart, so I just took the whole thing out. The main point of this video is on the bottom side of these bolts there's a nut. It's supposed to be 4 of them, like that. See if you can see the grooves. It's supposed to be pressed up into this housing, actually the bottom housing, and then your screws go into it. Well, mine was missing 3 of them. The other one wasn't fastened very good. So basically the air filter was not secure. The top was not secure to the bottom. So I found 4 bolts that are about 2 inches long, 1/4 inch, and maybe they're 1.5 inches. But anyway, since this is plastic and these screws are just a little skinnier, I was able just to screw them down in there and put a nut on the bottom of them, tighten them up. So now I have a nice tight air filter, nice and secure. The air can't come in from the top like it was before. At first when I took it apart, I didn't even think there was an air filter. It's a KN filter, and it was stuck to the top. So when I picked it up, I didn't even see an air filter. I was not too happy. Fortunately, there was one in there. So if you have a similar problem, if you're taking these nuts out, all 4 of them, make sure when you take the bolts out, the nuts don't fall out. If they do, try to find them, put them back in, I guess. Otherwise, you'll have to do what I did. It secures it. I'm just going to go over this thing little by little, replacing parts that are not working and cleaning it thoroughly. Because it was a farm truck. It didn't get driven a lot, but it's got really nice tires on it, and the 4x4 works. The body is not bad for a 91. This even looks like it's galvanized. Wouldn't that be nice? Keep it from rusting out. Anyway, it's a work in progress. Like I said, it's not too bad. Little body work back there. And so far, everything seems to work on it. One thing I'm in the process of finding is the door panel, because this one's missing. And you can get a pair of them for like $300 and some off of eBay and other sites, but I'm going to try to just find a good used one That's tan, so it matches. It's got the electric window controls, because most of them I see just have a hole right here for the mechanical mechanism. And I suppose I could probably switch it back to mechanical, but I don't want to do that. Interior's not bad, seat's a little worn. And it needs a good vacuum and shampooing, but seems like the gauges and stuff work. Headliner, not too bad. Air conditioner doesn't work. And I tried to spin the compressor and it's froze up, so that's probably the problem there. I may check, see if it has any Freon in it, and then I will maybe remove it, see if I can get it freed up or find a good used pump. Maybe it'll have AC, but at the moment I don't really care. Anyway, I'll keep you posted with some more videos as I work on it. And I watched one video, they said these headlights are really expensive. I don't know why. Is it because they're hard to find or what? But I thought maybe it was glass, but it's just plastic. I'll probably shine them up. I use 1,000, 1,500, and then 2,000 grit and a buffer, and bring them back to life pretty good. So that'll be one of my projects. Anyway, you guys take care. Have fun on your project.